Welcome to a Flawed Visionary Part 3. My name is Mark Carvin-Olds, Managing Director of the Midwest Minority Think Tank for Public Policy, Leadership, and Service. Today, I would like to move to a second definition of a flawed visionary. This particular definition has three distinct categories. A flawed visionary is one who has something that spoils the appearance and yet holds beneficial ideas which are impractical. Category 1. Most of us, at one point or another, has come face to face with something that has spoiled or will spoil the appearance. This thing that has arisen to spoil the appearance in one form or another may be physical or mental or even emotional. As a result of this occurrence, this thing has come to damage seriously the outward aspects of our lives. Our public character or reputation may have been inflicted with severe attacks. Under these attacks and threats, a flawed visionary must never surrender internal personhood to external conditions. Category 2. A flawed visionary must always retain the ability to hold beneficial ideas, no matter what the circumstance or situation. A flawed visionary must have beneficial ideas, must speak with beneficial ideas, must hold on to the integrity of being a valuable resource. No one should ever be able to take that away from a flawed visionary. A flawed visionary must have the synergy to grasp upon advantageous plans for actions at all times. This is not to sway a flawed visionary from marching forward for what is to come, no matter what has been already. Solutions will always triumph over popular opinion. And third, category 3, a flawed visionary has to maintain the determination to see what appears impractical before the visible. A flawed visionary has a penchant for speaking those things that are not as though they already existed. A flawed visionary has an attitude that will give the naysayers the impression of nothing capable of being put to use will occur or account for anything. On the other hand, a flawed visionary will only see those things that will materialize and never deviate from the course. I conclude today with the flawed visionary's purpose. The purpose of a flawed visionary. I have embraced that purpose. I have embraced my sojourn on this planet as a faith adventure where the author and finisher of my faith has always known that in the end I shall victoriously receive a crown from him. Therefore, I can help others realize and overcome a state as a result of the lessons that I have been taught by the Holy Spirit. I can help you to become more than a conqueror through the application of my life development experiences. Therefore, I have lived portions of 8 decades, from the 40s to the second decade of the 21st century. And I have become a flawed visionary due to choices made by others and some by myself. However, the vision that I have received from God did not come as a fruit resultant of my imperfections. Therefore, if you can accept a triumphant past from a flawed visionary, your victory may not be far off. The purpose for a flawed visionary is to help others to construct a foundation to serve as a counter-vetting process with a positive presence that will outdistance past shortcomings. Second, a flawed visionary must help others to establish an impeccable record of contemporary initiatives going forward that will become an outstanding future backstory. Third, a flawed visionary must help others to establish a context that will become acceptable and will come to be exceptional for future pursuits of resources. Fourth, a flawed visionary must reaffirm a positive base and leadership respect. And finally, 5, a flawed visionary must build a heightened, positive, and reciprocal relationship with those he seeks to lead to greener pastures. A flawed visionary must never give up, never give out, never give in, never move from that which he has been given from the divine that's now present in his life. He must carry it out in dignity and respect, because others who are like him are dependent upon him to lead them on a path of victory. I'm Mark Carbonell, Managing Director of the Midwest Minority Think Tank, and I embrace a flawed visionary role.